So the book goes into using iSession extensions, and I think that the pig game is kind of a good example for you to look at for this. Um, this is how we've done it without using the extensions. And there is an interface that has two generic methods that you can implement, set object and get object. You can implement this in a class, and the pig game has an example of how to do that. And you can see that set object is being used to set the session data, and get object is basically used to retrieve the object and deserialize it. Now, down here in the game session class, we are defining a key. And then we have a private property that we are giving an alias to that's public. So in the controller, they'll use ses to call the different methods. And then you'll see we have get game and set game. Get game is used to create a new one. Set game is used to update the current one. In the home controller of that pig game, you will see an index action method. And so what it does to start is it kind of takes that HTTP context.session, stores it in a variable, uses the variable to call get game. That is going to create a new game. And then we check to see if the game is over. If it is, we display a message. Otherwise, we return the game to the view. That's on a get. Okay, so then we have a post for a new game. And so it's kind of the same thing here. We've got new game session. Then we call get game. That's going to create a new game. And then we have set game that we're calling, which basically updates the session data. And we have a redirect to index. So this post with the redirect and the get is called a PRG pattern, post redirect get. Down here, we have a role action method. And so again, we've got new game session, session.getGame, we're rolling, we set it, we redirect to action. So this uses the PRG pattern. We also used the PRG pattern up here, when we posted the wishes, okay, and then we returned them to a different view where they retrieved or got the wishes that we had stored. So this is just a little different way of setting everything up. I am not going to require that you use this. However, it doesn't hurt for you to see another example. The last thing they talk about is a wrapper class, and we've been using that all along in our controllers when we have the private context, and then we put that into a public context, which then we use that object to access different methods. That is a wrapper class. So it's encapsulating the private class, which basically hides all the functionality. So we've been using this all along, And it is also utilized in the pig game with those session extensions because we create the private one and then we wrap it in a public one.